Hello, my lovely friends. I'm going to talk to you today about 3 shadow colors you must have, especially since we're having a sale right now. It's 15% off all Shadowsense colors. So if you're just starting out with Shadowsense, I want to show you guys the 3 must-haves, okay? When you're starting your foundation, your Shadowsense foundation, you want to start with 3 colors. I always recommend a brown that can be used to contour as a brown shadow or for your brows. I suggest a highlighter color, either snow or sandstone pearl shimmer, and then a pink, which is going to be a shadow color and a blush and possibly a lip color. So I'm going to do all of this with 3 shadow colors. I'm going to do my entire face right now for you. Okay, so the first one I want to show you guys, I already did my foundation. I actually already added snow to my foundation look, but what you want to do is do your foundation or your color corrected tinted moisturizer all over your face. Then you're going to add I'll just do this again, a dot of snow in your T-zone area. You guys have seen me do this a lot, but I just want to show you with a full-size foundation how you would do it as well. You would then put a dot of foundation right next to it. Where did that go? Do you guys ever do that? You're like, I swear it dropped somewhere. I don't know where it actually just dropped, okay? So you're just gonna do a drop of foundation because what you wanna do is only lighten up your foundation shade 1 or 2 shades lighter. You don't wanna get a completely different color and add it to your T-zone. What we're doing is brightening up this area of our face. So then you can either just use your finger and go in a triangle under your eyes, or you can use a brush. I'll show you guys a brush in just a second. This color right here, you're going to just give yourself a spot right there and then bring it down your nose, okay? So I'll take my brush. Now this is a Sonia Kushik, and I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, foundation brush from Target. I freaking love it. So what I'm doing with that color is taking it this way and up, kind of just to highlight this way of my face and this way. Then your nose. Okay, so that snow, that's our first color that I recommend you grabbing is to highlight on your face. And I'm going to show you guys some other ways to use that one as well. Say hi when you watch. Say replay if you're watching the replay. And then I'm just going to take this. You guys, I can't wait because my powders come in today. I am so excited to do like this whole look with translucent powder. So, and we're going to learn all about baking with foundation together, okay? Okay, so I just did that, put it on my face, lightened with my Snow Shadowsense and my foundation. So this is a great way just to take your foundation a shade lighter, highlight your T-zone area. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is a brown. So you want to grab a brown color. Now we have browns with a little bit of red, we have cooler browns, we have light browns, we have darker browns. The other day I showed Mocha Java as a contour color, so I'm going to show you guys these in just a second. I'm going to take Rustic Brown. That's the brown I use for my brows. It's also my favorite color to use on my eyes just to give myself a little bit more dimension in my eyes, okay? So I'm just going to take this color, use my brush, use my eyebrow brush, and just fill in my brows. I've done brow mapping before with you guys, but just as a general rule, oh gosh, I got a hair that's itching. You want to take your brow wants to start, follow your nose to the inner eye, starting point, nose to the iris, and out is going to be your arch, nose to the outside of your eye, and up is where you want the tail end of your brow to land. So I'm just gonna fill that in. Can you hear my kids doing homeschool? They're just, I don't even know if they're actually doing homeschool. Let's just hope that that's what's happening. Sounds more like they're just, like, I can just hear Cash talking. Oops, I'll have to go check in on him. Just a second. Okay, so then I just like fill it in and then I flip it over and I brush through it, and that's gonna kind of like shade the rest of your brows. It's gonna pull that color and dust your brows. The cool thing about cream, if you guys like the laminated brow look, when you have a cream shadow and you want like your brows to like stick up, because you're using a cream, look at my brows. Obviously, I don't have them cut or trimmed for the laminated look, but because it's cream, if you want to do a laminated look with your brows, it's going to almost work as a wax or something to hold it in place. That's really cool about the shadows. Also, a hack that I've been trying out is not actually washing my brows before I go to bed. I'm gonna leave a little bit of that color in so that I don't need to do my brows every day. So just washing around your face. This is water resistant, so if you get some water on it while you're washing your face, it's not gonna come off unless you use a makeup remover. So if you're not, my children, if you're somebody who doesn't want to do your brows every single day, this is a great product to have, our Shadowsense, because it is water resistant. So you can put it on. It's not going to smudge all over your pillow if you sleep, you know, if you get your head into your pillow. And you can have it the next day so that you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's our brown. I showed you a little bit of our white. We're going to come back to both of those colors and grabbing a pink, right? So this is your starter collection when you're using Shadowsense. Is going to give you a good base. So I'm going to take the Rustic Brown again, and I'm going to show you guys how to contour your face with the brown that you snag, okay? So if you grabbed Mocha Java, you could do the exact same thing. If you grab Garnet, you could do the exact same thing. If you want to lighten up your brown that you snagged, you would just mix a little bit of your highlighter color into it. That's going to give you a lighter color. I'm going to do this as a tester and just see where it goes or how it goes. So I'm just going to do a dot. A little goes a long way. I'm just gonna grab this and we're gonna just see what happens here. You guys, I feel like my, I like can't see this morning. I don't know what's going on, but it's almost like maybe it's my phone. Maybe I got it a little dirty and I can't quite see. Okay, see how we're going to just warm up? You guys, a dot. That is what a dot of this color just did on my face. I'm just shading in, warming up my face, because when you put a foundation on your face, it kind of just gives you a blank canvas, right? We want to add dimension, warmth back into your face. So again, this is just the brown shadow that I used on my brows. It's going to double as a contour color. Boo, 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 boo. I'm just putting it right under my cheekbone, and you want to just kind of like swirl it up to your cheekbone. Isn't it lovely? Okay, so another thing you can do to make it like a little bit more snatched and sharp, pretend like I'm a makeup person, and I use that word regular, like how it was. I'm gonna use that brush that I did this with in my T-zone to lighten up, and I'm just gonna take it right under my contouring on my jaw to make that a little bit more of a pronounced, sharper line. Still using the same three shadows on my face. Okay, Whitney, what's wrong with your eyes? Why can't you see this morning? It's called children. Okay, I'm gonna take the leftover from doing my cheeks. Can you hear Luke screaming? And I'm just gonna wipe just some of that extra along the bridge of my nose, just to give it a little dimension as well. And the tip, just to thin it out. It's just the extra that was on my brush, okay? Now we're gonna go in with the pink. I wanna show you guys how to use this pink as a blush. So we've already used Snow and the brown for my face so far. We're just gonna use the pink as a blush. Now I'm gonna put this right on the apple of my cheek. Boop, boop. This one is called Desert Rose. I'm gonna grab my brush and I'm gonna pat it in. I think it's because I'm right in front of the window and just, it's too early to have that much direct sunlight coming on me. I don't know. It's like I barely had my coffee. Okay, so you can see how that pink, oh, just the lightest, okay? I'm gonna swatch some of these pinks so you guys can see. Desert Rose is a must-have. I'm gonna actually put this on my lips too so you guys can see. Let me show you another pink that I really, really love, Mulberry. And I showed you guys this in my video last night, or yesterday. I posted a video. I put this on my lips with French Roast. So here's Mulberry right here. Here's Desert Rose. Both of them are pretty cool. Mulberry has a little bit of a grayish pink tone to it. And then Desert Rose is one of our newest, it used to be a limited edition color, and now it's permanent. I just slid that onto my finger instead of in the tube. Cool it. If you have the wholesale membership, because I see a lot of my wholesale girls hopping on, remember that you get to take even more off when you order these shadows. So right now it's an extra 15% off, which Senegence is doing. If you have a wholesale membership and you're at your 20% discount, 30% discount, 40% discount, 50% discount, it's going to be up to 65% off of your shadows. So just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that, since I see some of you guys hopping on. Okay, so I just did my cheeks. Now, you guys, I kind of want to do brown on my eyes. I'm going to, because I just love how that makes my mascara look, my lashes look so much fuller if I use a brown, and especially since I don't want to line my eyes today. Okay, so I did my entire face with those Shadowsense colors. Okay, all these 3 Shadowsense colors are base, right? Are base Shadowsense colors. So I'm going to do Rustic Brown. So Rustic Brown is what I use to warm up my face with the contour. It's what I use to put in my brows. Now we're going to try to look in this mirror that baby drew on. See that? Oh my gosh, all of a sudden I can see so much better. Did my phone just get brighter for you guys? Oh, it's starting to go dark again. Like my phone got super light for a second. And I was like, I can see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a dot of this shadow just in the outside corner of my eye, and I use my finger and I ombre it. So I just press it in more in that outside corner because I want that to be the darkest spot. And then that color, I just keep bringing, because I have a little bit on my finger now, I just bring into my crease and all the way up and over. See that? And then I'm going to bring it across my lid too. I just pat it. How awesome is it that for a shadow, you don't need to prime your eyes. You don't need to worry about fallout. A lot of times I've seen makeup videos. I have my makeup artist certification. So I did a lot of watching and studying of makeup applications. And a lot of the trainers that I watched on YouTube and whatnot would put tissue paper under their clients' eyes when they did foundation, or when they did shadows, because what undoubtedly happens is the powder from the shadow falls onto the face and they have to clean it up. That's not gonna happen with Shadowsense. Where you put it is where it's gonna stay. So then I'm gonna add just a little bit more because I want this outside to be a little more dramatic. I want a little bit more color on the inside, but I don't wanna add it to the inside. I wanna make sure that that ombre stays ombre, so the darkest spot is gonna be on the outside corner. And then I'm gonna bring it in and up. Give me some hearts if you like this so far. Do you dig that brown? Okay, let me tell you, everything I'm putting on my face is cool. My yellow shirt is obviously a little warm, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna do it on this side, and I will tell you, oh yay, I see some hearts, that I have to use my right hand when I do this. Okay, tap, 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 tap. Good morning, Shantae. Thank you for commenting. Okay, so that's what I did, the exact same thing. You guys, how easy is this though? Okay, so when I was on my retreat, I was doing my makeup, and we hardly ever did our makeup on our retreat this last weekend. And one day I was like, okay, I got to do my makeup. We're doing our awards night. Let me just go downstairs really quick and do my makeup. You guys, I literally did my makeup in like 5 seconds. Not even kidding, this makeup look with like some red lips. And I came back upstairs and people were still doing their makeup. And they're like, oh my gosh, how did you do your makeup so fast? I was like, I have got to do my makeup fast. I am a mom of 4 boys. And if I don't do my makeup fast, it ain't gonna happen. So that's why I like using my fingers. Yes, it looks dirty right now, but I will wash them off. It needs to be fast. And I need to know that it's going to last all day. And you know what? If it's got skincare in there, that's even better, right? Like this doubles as skincare. So I'm just gonna keep patting it, giving myself the ombre effect here. But that's the same brown that I used in my brows and on my cheeks. What color is that, guys? Okay, so I could have done the pink that I have, but I'm gonna go back with the white, the snow. And I'm just gonna do the slightest dot on the inside corner of my eyes with our highlight color. Again, if you had Sandstone Pearl Shimmer as your highlight color, you could use this as well. And I'm just gonna pat and warm up that color on the inside of my eye, both of them. Now I do 2 things. Once I warm it up on the inside of my eyes, I'll bring a little bit of it back down under my eye, and then I'll bring it up to the inside of my eye. And that ombres as well. See how now it goes from snow into the brown? And it gives me that light, bright look. I'm gonna use that on this side too. Down. Whoops, I had a little bit on my pinky. Okay, you know what, you guys? I haven't even had breakfast yet. Girl is on a roll. After this step, I always want to say, what? Shantae. Shazam! Kablam! Okay, let me do my lips too before I hop off. I just want to show you guys my basics of, like, this is all with 3 shadow colors. I don't know, and I don't even feel like they should be called shadow colors. They should be called wonderfulness. That's why I don't name products, because like they are shadows, but they're also cream based, so you can use them all over your face. What was I gonna do next? Let's do the lips. Blam! I just want to wipe some of that foundation off my lips. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my pink on my lips. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do pink and then I'm gonna ombre brown, because I did this yesterday with Mulberry and French Roast, and I loved it. Did I get stuff on my... I can't see. Okay. Okay, so there is just the pink. So you could do Mulberry if you wanted to. Got some on my... You guys, I am a disaster right now. Okay, so there's just the Desert Rose. That's what we put on our cheeks. But I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna take this brush, just as Morphe, and I'm gonna just give myself a little bit of definition with the brown that we used for our brows and our contour and our eyelids. Tap off a little bit. Yes! So what I do is I put it on my brush and I just outline my lips. But what I've done, what I did yesterday, is then I just kind of like also brought it up. Just to give it like a dusting. If you ever feel like you went out of your lines with your foundation, or with your lips, I grab my foundation brush and I'll just kind of like clean it up. Okay, now let's do the top. What do you guys think of this effect? I just think it's cool that you could have 3 shadows and literally so many options for your face. Because I mean, I could have done my pink up on my eyes. I could have mixed pink and brown on my eyes. I shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. Haven't I learned anything with lip sense? Okay, now I'm just trying to bring that color down. Yes, Shantae, try this. I might just want a dot of the pink right back up there. Okay. I can hear Jordan's down helping Levi with math right now. So I can keep adding in the pink just because I don't want it to be a harsh brown on the out. I don't want it to be a harsh pink on the inside. I want it to be a smooth transition. So I'm just adding that pink back, like basically over the brown. You guys, what do you think about that? Okay, I'm not gonna do my mascara yet, but everything on my face I did with 3 shadow colors besides my foundation. So I always say grab a brown for your brows. It could be Mocha Java. It could be Garnet. If you need me to help you pick a brown for you, let me know. A white for highlighting. So this is what I did on the inside corner of my eyes. I did under my eyes. You could also bring it down to your Cupid's bow. I'm going to just swatch this. This is cool too to have just because you can mix it in with any color you have. So maybe you're not quite this dark brown, but you're going to mix this brown in with the snow and it's going to lighten it up. Let me do Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. Or you can do regular Sandstone Pearl, or Candlelight is a good one. This one's almost out. So here's another highlighter color you can use instead of snow. And then let me grab, Candlelight is a very, very popular color as well. For people, they like to use it just under their eyes without any foundation under their eyes. So let me just grab this one. So you can see there's Candlelight, Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, or Snow. So I could have easily swapped out my highlighter color for one of these other 2. We have lots of options, okay? So I'm gonna take those back out. And then your pink. Your pink can be for your shadows. It can be for your cheeks. It can be for your lips. You can even mix it with snow if you wanted to. You can do so much with just 3 colors. So don't forget to snag these while they're on sale. I'll do a link at the top so you guys can order them. If you're watching this and it's outside of our sale day, that's okay. Snag them anyways. You're gonna love them. They stay put forever. Peace out, ladies.